So applied theatre it's not one methodology in the end. Applied theatre is an umbrella term for very different practices of theatre with a purpose. And always applied theatre projects, they are addressing something not just for the form, but they are addressing something beyond the form itself. So we have in applied theatre projects very different purposes. So each project may have theatre plus informing about an issue, let's say about drug addiction, or all the information behind drugs. It can be theatre plus empowering people to go outside of their comfort zones to find out something more about themselves. It can be theatre plus connecting people, so where you go into a space and see very different people in the room and start having a conversation with them, with people you would usually not meet. And this is for me as well very important, that in theatre we just not see one perspective of the elitists or of the professionals, but to see society in all its varieties. Also by giving people the space to show themselves and to speak about their backgrounds, about their perspectives, how they see life. So it's it's outside of conventional theatre. It goes into communities, it invites people from very different backgrounds. It's a place to get to know each other and also open your own perspective for new things. For me, meeting people and really opening up a dialogue in the space opens up the different perspectives, how we see reality. And I think this is also what we want to show in applied theatre productions, that there's not one way of seeing the world, but it's a puzzle of defining reality, how we live. For me, theatre spaces should be everyday utopias, as I'm thinking that art is capable to transcend places to a place where we would like to live in. And for me, I would like to live in a world where we see very different perspectives on people, and I would like to see also on professional stages more people who really live in our society, and to see their perspectives on reality, how we live, especially when they can see it in very different ways and also see different solutions for different issues. So what's the role of the artist going into a community? Enabling the space that real collaboration can happen, because often we are still confined in our social roles, in hierarchies and status, and finding ways through exercises and games to find new ways of relating to each other, relating through different roles, and finding ways how we can connect with each other. It has a usefulness in itself, because we are, as applied mathematics, you have the differentiation between pure mathematics and applied mathematics. So when you think about pure mathematics, then it's all the theory, the logic behind, and when you have applied mathematics, you already want to tackle a problem or an issue with applied mathematics. So, and quite similarly, it does it as well with applied theatre. We're using the theatre forms, theatre games, theatre exercises in order to tackle an issue or find something out about ourselves. And I think applied theatre encompasses the notion of creating the society of equals through artistic practices. So for me, applied theatre is not only an art form, but as well a political methodology in active citizenship. In applied theatre projects, participants are not just seen in their labels or in their representation. Let's say when you have a group of offenders, what applied theatre does is it doesn't give them the label of offenderness, because what is happening when people are just performing or representing their label, what is already told them from the outside, from the social world or from society. This happens as well with people who are unemployed, refugees. When we just focus on this kind of label, then people cannot show who they really are. and they are limiting their own potential as well. So I think like how we can tackle in applied theatre that we see the whole person in the process and not just a part of it, and not just the nuance of this person.